Okay, Panzer J here. We have gotten into now, about to start turn 3 in Operation Live and Let Die. So we are just about to do Germany's turn. So that's going to be altogether officially turn 3.1. So for Germany on this turn, we're going to get our 5 tech rolls. The 4 because of the major factories and the 1 free tech roll a turn. So we get 5 tech rolls. Now, the techs we're going to go for are going to be advanced artillery, which is at stage 1. Long-range aircraft at stage 1. Wartime economy and improved factories all at stage 1. Advanced mechs is at stage 2, but we can't advance past stage 2 until, I believe, July of 38. So our 5th tech we're going to go for is going to be advanced submarines. So we'll go ahead and roll for our tech. If you remember last turn, I was 5 for 5, so let's hope we can keep some of that good luck going, because the rest of the Axis have been completely whiffing on their tech rolls. So for the first one, it's going to be advanced artillery, and we need a 7 or higher. And we got an 8. So we do advance to stage 2 for advanced artillery. Then long-range aircraft, we need, again, a 7 or higher. 3, so we didn't succeed there. Advanced subs are an 8 or higher. And we did, I thought it was going to be an 11, but it was a 4. So we didn't succeed there. Wartime economy, 7 or higher. And we got that. So we're 2 for 4. And finally, improved factories, 7 or higher. And we got a 9. So not too bad. We got 3 of the 5, so 60%. So we'll come over here to the tech chart. Advanced artillery is up to stage 2. Wartime economy and improved factories. So we have 4 techs at stage 2. 3 turns into the game. So not too bad for Germany. Okay, so then let's go ahead. And Germany has, for purchases, they have $26 to spend. So we're going to spend 23 and save 3. So these $3 we will save for the next turn. So for our $23 that we're spending, we are going to send an infantry and it's just a regular infantry, to this Nationalist as part of Lend-Lease, and that's $3. That leaves 20, and then we're buying 4 self-propelled artillery, and we've got this sculpt here. That is a Hummel German self-propelled artillery piece, or Bumblebee is the English translation. It's a little historically inaccurate because the Bumblebee didn't enter service until 1943, but it's the sculpt I have for German self-propelled artillery. And they are $5 a piece, so that is the $20 there. So that's the $23 we're spending as Germany here on turn number 3. Then on to combat moves, and we have 2 combat moves to engage in. The first one is here in Central Europe. So Germany's going to take this infantry and this light armor and head into Slovakia. So that activates annexes Slovakia. That's $1 up each for Germany, Britain, and France. And Germany takes possession of the 2 infantry and the fighter that are there. And I'll go ahead and switch those over to the color black for Germany. Then in Spain, no big attack. We're just simply going to move into the vacant Madrid territory. So these 2 infantry and Leon Castile are going to go in. And these 2 infantry in Navarre are going to go in as well. So we now have 4 infantry in Madrid, and that is our 4th territory that we now occupy as the Nationalists. Okay. And that's going to be it for combat moves. So now for non-combat, nothing is going on in Europe. Everything is going to stay where it's at for Germany. No movements at all for ships or the planes or the ground units. Okay. Then in Spain, we are going to go ahead and move this artillery piece up in Leon Castile up 1 territory to Navarre. Okay. Then this fighter down here in Andalusia is going to go up 2 spaces. It's going to go 1, 2, and land in Navarre as well. Okay. And then that is it for movements in Spain. So we can now place our new units, and we have the 4 self-propelled artillery, and we're going to put all of those into Western Germany. So 4 self-propelled artillery down in Western Germany. So West Germany now has 4 self-propelled artillery, a light armor, 2 infantry, a towed artillery piece, and 2 fighters. Then in Spain, we are going to go ahead and take our infantry that the Germans lend-lease, and that's actually going to come here in Navarre. So it can land there because that's a minor naval port there. Minor naval ports can support lend-lease up to 3 IPPs, and the infantry was 3 IPPs. So put him in Navarre. So that should be it, besides the recruitment role for Spain, as well as collecting income. Okay. So for the recruitment role for Spain, we need a 4 or less, because we now own 4 territories in Spain. So let's take a look, see if we get lucky. We got a 1. So we're going to get, I'm going to choose an infantry. Okay. And that infantry is going to go in Navarre as well. Okay. So I'll get that out after. I don't have one right handy, so I'll get him out after we are concluded with the video. As far as income, because Germany went up $1 from the annexation of Slovakia, they're up to $24, plus they saved $3 from the last turn, so they're up to $27 they'll have to spend on turn number 4. So then just to recap real quick for my opponents in Spain, we've got 4 infantry in Madrid, and I'll go ahead and chip out one of those guys. We've got 3 artillery in Navarre, and I'll chip that out as well. We now have 2 infantry, the 1 that was recruited successfully and the lend-lease from Germany, and a cavalry, and 1 fighter. And then we got 3 fighters in Leon Castile that has the air base there, so they are able to scramble to either of those adjacent territories. So that's how things look in Spain through 3 turns. I'll be turning things over to Global War 36 enthusiast. Very interested to see how he responds, especially in Spain. Trying to put as much pressure on him as I can without breaking the bank for the Germans and the Italians. So we'll see if I'm successful. Thanks for watching, you guys, and hopefully we'll be back shortly with Japan 3.3.